Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Authentic Info Podcast. I'm your host, Admire Sandile Chawuk. Operation Dudula and other local leaders have took it upon themselves to go around the local shops or spaza shops which are run by foreign nationals to check the quality of the food and products which are sold in these spaza shops. And they were surprised and shocked to realize that majority of the foods and products that are sold are either expired or counterfeit, which is bad for the health of the consumers. Now, in Soweto in Naledi, there was an incident, and actually an incident transpired where two children lost their lives after consuming the food which they bought from a local shop, and that caused an uprising where local leaders went around these shops to check, and then they found that counterfeit products are being sold, expired foods are being sold. And the problem is that there are 66 health inspectors in Soweto alone, and it is said that there are more than 3,000 shops, so which means they cannot do their job proper. And we know how government employees are. Even if we had 3,000 health inspectors, they were not going to do their job, which compromises the health of the people. Now, people are of the view that we must get rid of these spaza shop owners who are foreigners. Majority of them are very reckless, do not care about the health of our people, and they sleep where they sell these products. They make counterfeits and sell for our people. They don't even consume the products that they sell, which is quite questionable. Now you will wonder, what mission do they have? Is it to make a lot of money in terms of profit, or it is to destroy South Africa so that they can bring everyone else from abroad to come and stay here? You'll never know. Now, people like Fikile Mbalula are of the view that spaza shops must be brought back to the hands of the South Africans, that we South Africans must take ownership of these spaza shops. Now, my question is, we South Africans are the ones who are giving spaces for these foreign nationals to come and occupy and build these shops. Actually, we build these shops and rent them out to them. And we even become their trusted customers because they borrow us foods and then we deduct from their rent and things like that. So which means we don't have, in our majority, any interest whatsoever in terms of owning these spaza shops. We just want to buy. So are we ready to take the ownership of these spaza shops? Is it really our business? Because we know that back in the days, it would be just one rich man in one village who have a big shop that sells everything. And then later, when these guys came in, I don't know what treaty was signed by government to allow them to occupy all corners of South Africa at once, and then they create competition for these old madalas who were proper business people who were selling quality products. And then they couldn't stand up, they couldn't compete with these chains, because apparently these are chains. These are some rich people who even kidnap people from their countries to come and work for them. So it's not easy to beat them. And another thing is that even if it's not about competition, we know where these guys are buying their stock, and it's easy to buy the very same stock and sell in same price. We have the capacity to buy the type of buckets that they use to go in stock. We have the capacity to even compare prices and compete them. But it's very few black people who are in that business. And I don't think we are quite ready to take over the spaza shop business. Some of the people are of the view that the spaza shop business is being phased out, and these community leaders are being paid to close all of them, so that the biggest monopoly shops, your ShopRites, can introduce USave in all corners of South Africa to close and compete or create competition for a local economy in terms of spaza shops. Because we know that USave is now found in all the towns in South Africa. There's no town that does not have ShopRite USave. And there is QuickSave that is coming with Pick and Pay. And the online shopping and the e-hailing services in terms of deliveries, they are growing. These businesses are growing very fast, and they are owned by all these monopoly shops. Now, it's quite questionable as to what is it that is happening. But the issue of expired foods and counterfeit products, that cannot be supported. But I think those who are saying that this might be a strategy of the big guns who are coming for our cents, the little that we have in the villages, to come and take everything. I think it makes sense, because maybe they found a strategy to get rid of these spaza shops, because even in rural areas, the local leaders are checking counterfeit products. They are checking the expiry dates of foods, and then they're removing them off shelf. And eventually, I think they're going to get rid of these guys. And another thing that makes me not to be convinced that we are ready to take over the spaza shop economy is because black people are impatient in our majority, and we are all crooks. So I don't know what these foreign nationals are using to lend us or borrow us food, and month end or anytime when we have money, we go and pay them. But when it's a local person who is black, if they try and do that, people will start changing ways. They will start going to a spaza shop which is very far, just being dodgy and not being responsible or trying to pay back someone's money. So that is how we destroy each other. And I think the introduction of malls, we were very happy to see the shops that are known to be in the cities now to be reaching even rural areas, but they kill local economy in terms of business opportunities. Our parents who used to sell even clothes, our parents who used to sell food and everything, as soon as these big shops are introduced in rural areas and come in bulk in a mall that has 144 shops, people are, now have a choice. They know that when they go to the mall, they will come with whatever they want. And we know that malls create job opportunities, but they take away from the poor through backdoor. And I think the state must regulate what needs to happen in terms of township economy, so that people understand and they are equally treated in terms of opportunities and so on. But taking back spaza shops to the hands of black people, I don't think it's going to work. Black people are attracted by different things other than these spaza shops. A lot of black people have capacity to build these spaza shops and sell, but they don't want that. They want more. And I think the state is shying away from providing for such. This is Authentic Info Podcast. I'm your host, Atma Sandile Chauke. Let us grow together. Let us grow this platform together. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Welcome to the platform. Let's engage in the comment section. Let's like and share this content. Thanks a lot.